That he's going to get a metal detector. He says he wants to get one. So alright, Dave. I should have brought one last year. Look at me. You know what I mean? Come on, let's get digging. Guess where we are then? Yep, we have finally come to the beach. There's been lots of people asking us about how the 400i performs on a beach and how the Deus performs on a beach. So we thought we'd come out and do a video test for you. So we've come to a beach in the northwest. It's not really like Miami, although it's not too windy, it's okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to test both machines on the dry stuff, show you what our findings are and what settings we're using and if they work, and then we're going to do the same on the wet beach as well. So let's get digging. I mean, we don't know what we're going to find, but at least we're going to be able to give you some information on it. So till we find something fabulous, diggity dig dig dig.
Diggity dig dig, bucket and spade.
It's quite Fuerteventura, Twiggy. Feel like you gone abroad without the sun. Oh, it's beautiful, love it. We've never been on a beach, so it's just like we're completely new again. And Twiggy's doing it with his Deus, with his actual standard programs on his Deus of dry beach and wet beach, I think it is. And I'm just going to have a try at everything to see if I can get it to work, because I've seen a lot of people say it don't work. So let's go dig in. Sandcastles. On the 400i, for setting off on dry sand, at the minute I'm using, in fact I'm going to put my sensitivity up full. So I've got my sensitivity on full, I've got it on jewellery mode, so I've got the bottom two knocked out so I can keep my iron audio on, which is there. And I'm going to have a go on the dry sand and see what happens with that. Okay, I expected it to be falsing a lot, but it didn't. It gave me a good signal. And the first thing I've dug up is this. I've got no idea what it is, but I was quite pleased to found an object. Okay, I've just been coming along. There's not much. Just found a signal now. It says it's quite high, 91, 96. Not giving off any iron audio. So let's see what it is. So it was just that thing, I don't know what it is, just a round thing, but that's what it was anyway. But what have you found, Twiggy?
Look.
Oh, it's a Coke can, but look at the depth of it.
At least, what, 10, 11 inches down? I won't be digging that out.
Hey, well, at least it was a Coke can. Twiggy, what programme are you using on your Deus on the dry sand?
I'll just put it on the dry beach for now. I just think it's a good idea to come without anything, you know, watching any of YouTube videos or anything, and just use the programs on the machine and just see from there where we can go. Maybe make adjustments, maybe make it better.
So what are you using today?
Dry beach.
Oh, dry beach.
And wet beach when I get a wet beach.
Right, okay.
Looks like melted aluminium, so it could be, I don't know, maybe someone's thrown a can on a fire on the beach, maybe, I don't know.
Like that other thing I found?
Yeah. I've just found another bit of that melted aluminium or whatever it is. I thought I'd come here, like anybody else would pick up the Deus and just bring it to the beach and put it on that particular setting. So that's why I've done it. That's why I haven't watched any info videos on YouTube, just so I can't be swayed in any way.
Now, if you are thinking of coming on a beach and you want to fancy doing a bit of beach detecting, you're just getting a new metal detector, you do still need a licence to come on, and you get one from Crown Estates. Now, what we'll do is we'll put a link to the website in the description bit, or you can press that little I button up there. I'll see if I can put it up there. And you just email them. It's free, it doesn't cost anything, and they will send you a little licence so you can detect beaches. It doesn't cover all beaches. Some beaches are private, so you just need to work that out yourself. But this beach we're on today is covered by the Crown licence, so make sure you get yourself a licence before you come on the beach.
My first proper find, I think. I know what it is. It's a sea fishing weight. These little spikes on it are for catching the, well, for anchoring it on the ground actually. Stop it from drifting. But that's nice, that. I like that. It's got some nice bright yellow bits on it as well. Oh, another find. Well, I think that's the same as most of the others. Aluminium, melted aluminium.
Now, Twiggy's just asked the question, what is the difference between wet beach and dry beach?
Apart from not understanding when wet beach changes to dry beach, I mean, does it have to be damp? Is it below seaweed level on the beach? Is it? I don't know.
We need some help with that, don't we?
But the only thing I've changed on my programme up to now, which really bugged me when I started, is the fact that I couldn't hear the iron. So I've put iron audio on, and I put it on 3, and now I can hear a bit of iron. Because I don't really want to dig any iron, because, you know, I don't want to dig a ship up.
Or an anchor.
Or an anchor. So, yeah, that's all I've done up to now, but I've put some iron audio on it, and I can hear the grunt now, which I'm happy with, because I don't use it with discrimination.
And have you found anything in the wet sand?
Apart from melted aluminium, no.
Right.
Well, say that. I don't know which is different. I don't know whether to judge what's damp and what's dry. I mean, what do you do? Sit on it until you get a wet backside or something, and then it's damp, or is it dry and you don't get a wet backside? I mean, where does it start? Where does it start? Where does it finish?
Now what we're doing, we're following this bit of a line here where the tide's brought stuff in, because we're thinking that if it's dropped anything it will be there. However, if you look at this line, you've got this side is dry beach, that side where Twiggy is wetter. Now when I started going on the wet sand with these settings, it's just faulting all over. So I'm going to just stick to the dry half here, and we're going to walk right up to a peninsula up there, and then on the way back I'm going to change the settings to see if I can get it to work on wet sand. Right, I'm on wet beach now. I'm on wet beach, so let's have a look. Look at that. Not a chance. So what I've done now, I've left my sensitivity on high, but I've removed all these bands here, and I've just left the top 3 on. Now I've seen somebody on the internet do this, and they checked a gold ring and it still pulled up a gold ring. So I'm going to see if I can detect anything on this. I had the iron audio on and it was just crackling all over, so I've took the iron audio off, and let's see what happens now. Oh. Just giving me a 1 bong. I need a 2 bong. So although it's slightly annoying with the 1 bong, right, I've got a 2 bong there. Oh, I did have. Done now, because it wasn't, I couldn't detect with that like that, so I've gone really extreme and I've gone on the top 2 and I've took the sensitivity down by 2 as well. So this seems to be a little bit better, but can we find anything with it nearly switched off like this? I don't know. Just the 2 on at the top, I've managed to find a signal that's a solid like 86, 87. So I'm going to dig it up and see if it's an object. It didn't seem to be anything, or I couldn't find it anyway. Back off on the wet sand with that, because he's not having it.
Let's try.
I'm going to sort of get medium wet now, because where it's sort of tide markish. See how that does. It goes deep, Deus, doesn't it? Deus goes deep.
It's got to be a ship, innit?
It's got to be a ship, yeah, it's got to be.
It's got to be that ship that fell over. Oh.
I thought I saw something shining then.
Oh, I can see a bit of rust. See?
Can you?
That iron audio's not working, because you see, that's not. That's a bit of rust-coloured sand, that. So that's going to be steel.
So your iron audio's not working?
Well, it's not telling me it's you know what I'm going to do?
What?
I'm going to put it on my X and Y screen.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, put it on your X and Y screen. Twiggy.
What?
Oh, Sweet wants an ice cream.
He can wait.
Oh, he's got his little summer hat on. Look, he's knotted hanky. Do you want ice cream?
It was from the 60s, wasn't it?
What? He's from the 60s, he's 47-year-old. Do you want an ice cream squeak? Yeah, well, we'll get you one in a bit, don't worry. Twiggy's got his X and Y screen on, and we've just chucked a little bit of aluminium there on the floor. And let's have a look.
This is what I should be seeing if it's a good conductor, right?
It's pretty straight, isn't it?
See how straight that line is?
Yeah.
It's going from left to right instead of right to left. So that's telling me that's a pure conductor, i.e. like a coin or anything like that.
Or a bit of aluminium.
Or a bit of aluminium that's been melted in it.
Right, so do you reckon you've got to have a better chance for your X and Y screen?
Well, I can't discriminate between the iron. That's my problem.
Right, okay then.
Put it on so I can.
Right. Twiggy. 80 is a good solid target for both of us. We've both tried it. Wonder what it is. Could be a gold ring. Oh, it's out the hole. Is that it?
That's it.
What's that then? Bit of metal. It's a bit of a ship.
Bit of a ship.
Bit of captain up ship.
Melted aluminium again.
Them octopusy things.
Yeah.
Look, why has it got little legs sticking out a bit like that?
These are anchors. Move around like that.
Oh, right.
And you're supposed to cast it with those in up there.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
And then when it's dragged back, they dig in the ground.
All right, so they don't move.
So what it does, it raises the bait then into the water rather than being on the floor.
Oh. Anyway, you pleased with your number 2 fishing weight? Octopus thingy.
Yeah.
Right, I'm on this bit here, this sort of medium, dry, wet. I'm just going along that tide mark there. Seem to be all right on that. Yeah, what was the target? A little bit of metal. Again, I don't know what it is, but it's a big learning curve, this, isn't it? It's completely different digging on beaches than it is on the pasture. But at least it was an object. Right, come on, what are you? It's great digging in sand. It's like playing sandcastles. Come on, treasure, out you come. Well, it was that. A big iron washer off a Viking ship. I'm not sure why it didn't pick up iron audio, because that's a considerable bit of iron, but did find it. Big iron square thing. Don't know what else to call it. Don't believe it. Guess what I've just found? Better than Twiggy's not got. I found a coin. I don't know what sort of coin. Oh yeah, I can tell what sort of. Oh no, I think it's a 50p from the shape. Can't really tell. But it was a coin. Yeah, found it with 400i. Oh, I was proper chuffed. Twiggy, look, it's 50p. There's my little sandal, and there's my little prize, 50p. And I'm still on this tide mark bit here. You see, it's this tide mark. There it is, 50p. Whoo, chuffed to bits with that, yeah, chuffed. Got a coin now. You just can't let me get a coin without joining in, can you? Let's have a look at your coin. Oh, it's red. It's amazing what sand does to stuff.
Oh, it's a 2p.
It's a 2p! 2p! Oh, Twiggy! Come right in, could you?
No.
2p, kid. Yep, can you see it? Another coin. That's another one. And it is, what is it? I think it's a Twiggy 2p. Yeah, look how green they are. Really green, but yeah, I'm getting the hang of this now. At first when I started, I thought it was a bit rubbish, to be honest, but I seem to be really getting the hang of it. Yep, so that's 2 coins in a row we've just dug up. Really pleased about getting them 2 coins in a row, so I think I must have cracked something. So I'm going to show you what my settings are on. So these are my settings that I've been finding coins with. I know they're only 50p and a 2p, but they're still coins. And I've got the top 3 on, I've got my iron audio on, and I've got 2 off the sensitivity. And where I've been going, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but I've been just doing the tide line, because that semi-wet, dry, this seems to be fine on. Go too wet with this, forget it, it don't seem to work, or I can't get it to work anyway, but that there seems to be finding coins, so if it'll find coins, it'll find bits of jewellery as well. It's like Miami, this, isn't it? See, in America, this is England beaches, not really like yours. That's why we can't find gold rings like you do, but we're giving it a good look. find, Twiggy? What do you think that is?
I think it's a Victorian light switch.
Hey, that's nice, isn't it? Nice little find.
Yeah. Right, fishing weight number 3. Quite enjoying today, actually.
Found that little thing now. It looks like it's got a little bit goldy things on, but I've got no idea what it is. It's just round with holes in and a little bit of goldy things. Now I've found this little button thing. And it's definitely a little button. It's got a little blob in the back. So I'm getting quite good at this beachy stuff, aren't I? Guess what I've got? I've got an octopus weight like Twiggy's. Look, with the legs. Oh, it's quite heavy. Oh, it's got little balls on mine. It's like an octopus, doesn't it? Fishing weight. Anyway, yeah, I've got one of them now. Well, this is great, this. I'm enjoying myself.
Right, I got another one. That's number 3. Octopus weight. It's good fun, this. Just found that now. Belt buckle. It's alright, isn't it?
Look at that, it looks like there's a ship going on the sand, doesn't it? I don't know let's doing that. Going along the sand. This is great, this. I'm really enjoying it. Dead chill, listening to the birds and that, seagulls. But I didn't think at first it was going to work, but if you just get in one side, you know that it's not a proper signal. I was just having a rest thinking about these weights. If a little kid ran on the beach and stood on one of them spikes, that could right in the foot and do him some harm. So we've been a little bit like eco warriors, haven't we? Cleaning up the beach for people to run on so they don't stand on them. It's quite a big sharp. That's sharp, that. So you having a nice time, Twiggy?
Yeah.
It's good, isn't it, this? It's nice and chilling, isn't it?
It is. Nice and relaxing.
Would you come again?
Yeah, absolutely.
I would. If you found that Victorian thing, then there's definitely Victorian coins, isn't there? Yeah, there's the answer. You still want an ice cream? Twiggy will get you an ice cream after. Don't have to worry. He won't. You get him an ice cream.
Oh, he's not having it.
Oh, I'll get you an ice cream, sweet. Don't worry. Another good signal. It's hard finding stuff in this though. Really is hard. You have to go dead slow, not like. Oh! Another coin. It's a small one, isn't it? Nice. I bet it's a 5p or something. It looks like it's got a little bit of silver on it. So that's a 1 pence. So I've had up to now 53 pence. Yep, 53 pence. I'm going to be rich at this rate, aren't I? 87, 88. I reckon that's a coin. It's trouble, it's so different to pasture. It's a whole other experience, beach detecting. Come on, where are you? And look! It's another coin. So this machine is a coin monster on the beach if you've got it on the right settings. I mean, we didn't expect to find like loads here, and the coins come up so loud. They really are. I mean, that's another penny, so that's 54 pence now. But it's just I'm pulling them up one after the other. So that's excellent. Well done. See, some people said the Garrett's useless on a beach. I'm beg to differ. I don't think it is useless. I think he's a coin monster. Blimey, this must be the most dangerous object of the day. It weighs a ton. And look at them for spikes. They don't even bend. They're just spiked. And it was like that when I dug it up. Blimey, if someone had just stood on that, they'd have known about it. Blimey. You wouldn't think there was all this danger on a beach, would you? Yeah, another banging signal. Coin number 5. I've only been in one little area. I'm just pulling them out left, right and centre. Come on, behold. That's what we want though, innit? An old one. Let's have a look. What's this? It's a 10 pence. So I've got 64 pence now. 10 pence. I can't believe how loud they come out. There's just no question it's a coin when you hear it. And another coin. What is it? Oh yeah, it's another 50 pence. So that's £1.14 I've got now. Another 50p. Oh, that's brilliant, this. I'm having a right good time. What do you reckon? Do you reckon it's another? solid 87, see it? This is brilliant. You see these coins, and you know what? I haven't dug up yet. One bottle top, not a one. You see, told you. You see it popping out there, bit of green. Bit of green. What's that then? I think that must be from the size of it. Another penny. It's not Roman penny, but that's about coin number 7, isn't it? I don't know what Twiggy's up to. He's gone a bit further out there. He's doing a bit more wet than I'm doing. I'm just staying on this tide mark here. I think that's the way to go. If you've got a garage, just stay on the tide mark. Just pull up loads of money. It'll go Aldi. I found this big thing. Now, I don't know what it's off. That's one side. You can see them marks there, and it's quite big. It's made out of a bony stuff. And the inside of it looks a bit more, I don't know how we describe it, a bit chalky. Now, I think it's a jar off something. Does anybody know what that is? Put me out of my misery. So that was our first beach hunt that we've ever done. And I've got to say, I've heard a lot of stories about people saying Garretts don't work on beaches. And on those settings that I had, if you look before, and if you stay on the tide line, it's excellent. As you've seen, I pulled up coin after coin. It's only a matter of time if you keep doing that I pull up a gold ring or some jewellery. So yeah, if you've got a 400i, don't be put off going to the beach. Just really adjust your settings and watch where you're going. That's what I would say. And I think it's very, very successful. I would give it 10 out of 10. And I'd give it 10 out of 10 for being an enjoyable day because it's nice and warm on the seaside, listening to seagulls. Loved it. Digging sandcastles. Twiggy, what did you think of your days on the sand? Pass you over.
Get used to it. Such things take practice, that's it. It takes a bit of practice to get used to, like it doesn't when you go on a pasture or plough for the first time. So yeah, fine. I reckon if you come all the time, you'll suss it out pretty quick.
So what we've discovered is that doing a change from pasture onto sand is like a whole new learning experience. You can't just do one to the other. It is a different thing. It's a different way of digging, different way of pinpointing, different settings, but it's great. So if you can learn to do both, you've done fantastic, haven't you? So there we go.
Dig it. Come on, son, dig it.